Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's okay. We got this.
Alright. Yeah, no.
Put it on the left! And take a left! And take a right! Ooh! Ha! Ooh! Ha! Ooh! Ha! Ooh! Ha! Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, U! C! LA! UCLA! Fight, fight, fight! Woo!
Attaboy. Back to the song, LOL. Yeah. 8 left. Good shot.
We took that.
I don't think it's recording.
I am.
Are you? Is it? Oh wow, it is amazing. Wonderful. Great use of footage.
No, thank you.
Wait, what was half price? Appetizers?
Not the platters or the combos, but all the appetizers.
Like including the classics?
Yeah, those are appetizers.
All of them are half price.
Right, just not the combos or the platters. You 4, right? You 4 on the check?
Hey, it's a Bill.
What's up?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
No.
Knock who?
Who's up? 2019, baby! I lost my voice! You and me, we found adventure. I never dreamed that you would change my world forever. But here we are, I'm ready to conquer, ready to fight injustice like I'm fighting monsters. Life is black and blue, happy then it's sad. Just call it an adventure, then it ain't so bad.
I'm very proud of my guys.
Together we touch the sky, wherever we go we fly. Forever we know adventures in the air tonight. Together we touch the sky, wherever we go we fly. Forever we know adventures in the air tonight. Our dreams will come alive. Our dreams will come alive. You and me, we found adventure in a land of buried mines and buried treasure. And this could be my last adventure, but I will take it, whether it be pain or pleasure. Let's go! Life is black and blue, happy then it's sad. But if you call it an adventure, then it ain't so bad. Together we touch the sky, wherever we go we fly. Forever we know adventures in the air tonight. Together we touch the sky, wherever we go we fly. Forever we know adventures in the air tonight. Our dreams will come alive. Our dreams will come alive.
Wow, Jackie.
What?
Are you recording us buying boba?
Yes,
We
my
do this
boba
in
documentary.
LA all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this is Ohio boba.
Is that,
It's different.
does that make it better or worse than LA?
Yes.
Alive. Our dreams will come alive.
Matthew, do you have anything to say?
No.
What's the cancer chat?
Hey guys, so I know I wasn't super active this year, but I wanted to take this chance to say thanks to all of you, whether you guys are old members or new members, because without you guys in archery, my senior year wouldn't have been as fun. Honestly, I can still think about my first Bruin day before I even SIR'd to UCLA. I remember walking around the booths and kind of cringing away from Kung Fu because they were super loud and obnoxious, and instead I stumbled upon this glittering table full of cool gadgets, and then I was talking to very genuine and nice people. And then fast forward, my fall quarter of freshman year, I joined archery. I stayed for the people, for the memes, for the team dinners, the tournaments, just good positive memories in general. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank the coaches for their patience and advice during tournaments. I also want to thank Albert Wang, although he's graduated already. He honestly gave me a lot of really great barebow advice during tournaments, and so I would like to thank him for affecting my shooting style a lot, even now. And so, yeah, although this kind of is like a formal goodbye video, I don't really see it as a goodbye because all of you have a special place in my heart and my life, and I'll probably still be active in the group chat, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure we'll still see each other, as I will probably still be around in the area. But good luck to all of you on everything that you're doing, whether you still have 3 more years or even if you're graduating next year. I still believe in all of you. You guys are a very good bunch, kind of like my quirky family at school, and then we can just laugh together and have fun together. So thank you for all the memories. Thank you for making these 4 years really fun, and thank you for just letting me laugh with you guys and like eating and cracking jokes and everything. Good luck with everything, and remember, stay hydrated, 1 arrow at a time, and then always go really hard during the 8 clap so we assert our dominance.
So it's been a good 4 years doing archery, and I'm very thankful that UCLA Archery opened the doors to such a great sport and community. I wasn't able to make it today, but it is what it is. So I'm sure that everyone here probably has their academics way more together than I do. So I'm not going to offer any advice about that. But I will leave you with some other tips, I guess. Fully trying to enjoy whatever you do with the time you have. There's only so many hours in a day, and the possibilities are endless. Find what you want to achieve in, depending on what your goals are, you know. You might have to procrastinate less. What a concept. Or have less social time with friends. Like I said, there's too little time to not enjoy what you're doing. And of course, there will be some times where things aren't fun, but remember that you have an end goal and always reflect, is it worth it in the end? And then I guess a piece of advice about competitive archery. I was given this by a dear mentor of mine. And she said, you have to find the balance between caring too little and caring too much. So yeah, it's been a good 4 years with y'all, and I'll probably see you guys somewhere. We'll see. Been pretty busy, so yeah. And if I don't, I'm sure I'll see you guys somewhere. So yeah, chill out and bye.
Hey, it's Edward here, graduating this year. The past year have been kind of interesting to me, Like a lot of things happened, and I don't know, I think I started to love archery more and more. It's kind of a shame that I probably can never compete as a team with you guys anymore, and changes perspective a little bit, especially last day of National Outdoor. So it puts you in a different kind of perspective. Before you're like just shooting on the field, you're like trying to do something, you just try to have fun, but then last day you realize that it's your last day competing as a team. It's your last day competing as a collegiate level athlete. And I guess a message to new members is take care of your body. Like don't get injured. It's very important. Anyway, good luck, guys. All right, see you guys next year.
Do you have someone you want to thank?
Oh, by the way, thank you, Coach Allen. Love you. All right, cool. All right, see ya.
So, why I joined archery? I think all it really came up to was basically I guess I would call it a happy little accident. I started archery back in high school. Me and my friend wanted to pick something up that was kind of unique, and we ended up really liking it. And then I came to UCLA during the Bruin Day. Noticed, I think it was Alvin walking around with his bow straight up in the air, and it's like, oh, cool, they have an archery club. And that's about how it started, and I started joining my freshman year. Lots of fun. Basically did state indoor, national indoor, and then I ended up dropping out of the club for a while just because school stuff came up, life stuff came up, video games came up, I guess, to be completely honest. And I never really came back until earlier this year. And the reason I came back was there was a moment in my third year, towards the later half, I realized this is college. This is going to be my last year in college, and all I've been doing is sitting in my room playing video games. And I could do that anytime. I can't do college again anytime. So I decided next year, seize the day and all that, decided to just go out and do things. And one of those things was get back into archery. And well, here I am. For any future archers, any suggestions from a graduating senior, I think this one is the suggestion I'm going to give is to take everything that comes at you as a learning experience. So you shoot a bad arrow, learn from why that's bad. You shoot a good arrow, don't just celebrate. Pause for a moment, think about exactly why that felt so good, and then celebrate, obviously. And this suggestion I have is a mindset I've been living with for the past about year and a half, and I think it goes beyond just archery. If you take everything as a learning experience and apply that to your life in general as well, like GEs, it's not just an easy A, it's a way you can learn about the world around you. It's a way to open up your mindset. You meet people you don't like, you can, even if you don't agree with them, you can still learn about their mindset. Meet people you do like, you can learn about why. This way you can surround yourself with people you enjoy being with. The more you stop and think about the things that are happening around you, the more that you learn from the world around you, the happier of a person you're going to be, because you're going to realize what kind of things you want to go for, what kind of things you want to avoid. And I think that's a really good piece of advice for both archery and just a general mindset for life. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit reaching there, but that's how I've been living, and it's worked out to an extent. There's been a couple things that maybe I should have stopped and think about a bit more, but I mean, that's then, this is now. And as for the person I want to thank, he is no longer in archery. He graduated a couple of years ago. That is Albert Wang. He was an incredible barebow archer. I met him my freshman year. He was the best barebow archer in our club at the time. He had this beautiful blue-gold color scheme on his bow, and he was just a very overall... So actually, to begin with, I thought he was kind of intimidating. He didn't talk very much, but got to know him a bit better, and he was a great friend, a great mentor. I shot a couple rounds against him, and I think the highlight was when I was doing a 1 hour shoot-off during team rounds with Albert, and I shot a 9-10 liner. I was popping off, so happy. This is my first year in barebow, and then he shoots an X, so I lost, but that he kind of showed to me the extent that you can take barebow, and honestly, it's out there. You can really do well with barebow, and I think he showed me that. He was also eventually our equipment manager. He helped me and a bunch of other members find our setups, find the things that worked for us. He slowed down, walked through the steps, and gave suggestions, not just the coach-like suggestions where they tell you this is the best, or this is really good, this is good for the price. He also considered us how we shot, our personalities, and what we would be likely to invest in, and what would likely be outside of what we'd be comfortable with, or outside of what we would have as much of a return from. And I think, in general, he was insightful. He showed me how to be a good mentor and how to be a good friend to other people. So, yeah. You probably never see this, but if you're out there, thanks, Albert. You really molded archery for me, at least in the first year. That's about it. See ya.
To start off with, the thing that got me started with archery was shooting with my dad when I was younger, which stopped after 1 year. So when I came across Archery Festival, I was very determined to start on the sport again. One clear memory that I had of archery was when I got my first quiver and was showing it off to everyone. I was so excited, but I was also really sad that this fresh new excitement was going to die down as I got more and more experience and got more equipment, more personal equipment. And so this excitement led me to go to more practices every quarter, and eventually these archery practices became a daily thing I looked forward to every day. It became a break from my classes. I was able to unwind and see everyone else shoot and shoot myself and practice, and this really cleared my anxiety that I had from school. And I really enjoy sometimes just going to practice, not even just to shoot, but to see the people. And to end off with, I really wanted to thank everyone who I gotten close to over the years and this year. I'm really glad I got to know everyone and really cherished every practice tournament and the moments that we had together even outside of practice. I enjoyed getting advice from the older members and then taking care of the younger members. I really enjoyed being your vice president this year and getting to see everyone grow and develop. And when I first joined archery, the thing that brought me in was the sport, but I did not expect how much I started loving the people as well. I especially wanted to thank the coaches, Stan, Mickey, Alan, and Kim. Not only were they my archery coaches, but they also became people who I really looked up to. I really appreciate the amount of support that you guys have for your archers. You guys have really touched my heart these past 4 years, and I'll definitely miss this community as I look back on my college years.
chase down a brand new adventure. Step up, step out and enter in. There's no time for stalling. The wild is calling. When you risk it all, you learn to feel alive.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Oh, hi. Do you have any words?
Do I have any words? I have a lot of words, but I don't think Justin's camera wants to hear them.
Into the daylight. So open your eyes. We're making the climb, taking the dive deep into the wild. Deep into the wild. Deep into the deep into the wild.
SEAC 2019.
What?
SEAC 2019 quick check.
Yeah, dude.
Look at his pecs.
Oh.
SEAC 2019. SEAC 2019.
SEAC 2019.
Why are you zoomed in so close?
Yeah, why are you so close to
Dude, I'm awesome with the camera. I don't know what you're talking about.
Professional photographer. Professional.
Professional camcorder.
More professional than Christian, Kappa.
Oh. Dude, shots fired. Uznok. Or sorry, not Uznok. SEAC 2019. I'm coming around, don't worry.
He needs footage for an end of year video.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Vivek, you got anything to say? Any shout outs? What?
You beat me.
Don't worry. Next year.
I'm coming
next
for
year,
you
next year
next year.
he's
I'm
nuts.
coming for you.
Next year he's nuts.
Yeah.
Karen? Oh, never mind. Okay.
No, you're not recording this.
He's trying to figure out what the loneliest fruit is.
Is it you?
SEAC 2019 Mark Cam.
Need to get something out of the car. Think.
Oh, he walks away. Oh, he comes back. Do I see a dab? Do I see a counter dab? Oh, no counter dab.
It's a counter dab.
No, that's too sophisticated for me.
Wait, hold on. Hold the
To be
camera.
honest, I don't really know.
Hold the camera.
Alright, he was giving us a demonstration. Oh.
Us and where'd it go? Oh, it's on the ground. It's a balloon.
Sad.
Oh, nice. His,
You look and then like that. Yeah.
All right. What's
In a
in
thick
here?
boy, dude. In a thick
Yeah, where's the scope? This is not the end to look for it. We didn't shoot awesome. Well, I'm just seeing if this works.
for the shot. We're looking for the butt.
This is a archeryboybutts.com.
I can't believe that's on video.
Dude, we're making next year's calendar. Come on, man.
Oh, this is Andrew. What? This is Kevin.
That's Eduardo.
Where?
Oh, hello.
Wait, where'd Eduardo go?
Where's Eduardo?
Oh, Eduardo's back there.
These are ABBs.
I can't believe that's on video. Hello, basic Asian men.
with the basic Asian names.
So Kevin and Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah. Why you gotta get my name wrong?
Yeah, so,
Kevin.
what's your favorite boba?
Huh?
What's your favorite
I
boba?
like taro with 200% sugar.
Oh, wait. Okay. I was on the line. Mistakes were made. Alright, Kevin, what's your favorite boba flavor?
I'm Kevin!
Oh, wait, Andrew. I can't keep you straight.
Boba flavor? Maybe like vanilla chai latte. Oh, he had the accent too!
What? That's so basic. With some pumpkin spice? And Brendan is confused. And Simpson is crashing the party. And Brant is sitting down.
I'm already packed.
Alright, I just packed.
Okay. Alright. Basic men go home.
We're all done now.
Dude, we're not basic men, we're basic boys.
Boy.
Well,
What
are we gonna do?
So Jackie, why are you proud of our recurves?
They're great.
What makes them so great?
Well, they're in a medal match right now. Go Bruins.
Oh, bless. One less thing to do.
Ernest is useless.
Back to Jackie.
I don't know his name, but he's useless. Matt's useless. I'm useful.